Looks like it's on the chair right here.
Oh,
we're live! How you like them apples? Game time decision Thursday afternoon, late evening, early evening, 6 o'clock on the East Coast, 3 o'clock on the West Coast. I'm Detroit Lenny with Picks and Parlays. That's Tim Earl. That's Nick Earl. We're here for all your game time decision questions and answers.
Let's get it.
How you like them? I like them apples. If you guys are good, we'll go over some baseball, some college football, some NFL football. And, Tim, what are we 2-0
on? Korean baseball?
Duh. Who isn't?
Why not?
Who isn't? Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so if you guys are good, drop a thumbs up, give a little comment in the chat. We will be more than happy to amaze your minds with the incredible stats by Tim Earl with Korean baseball. But let's jump right into... you guys have a premium play on this. I wanted to highlight it because we don't have much left in the baseball slate tonight for MLB, but we did have a game time decision in this game, even though it's your best bet. Tell us what that is.
Yes.
Somebody.
Originally, the starting pitcher when I did bet it this morning was Glenn Otto versus Framber Valdez. The starting pitcher now for the Astros will be Luis Garcia. So if you did bet this game and you did not list, or if you listed Framber Valdez, you're going to have to rebet the play, whether you like the Rangers or the Astros or the over or the under tonight. You're going to have to rebet it unless you listed action today.
Fair enough. Okay. Now, this might be one of my favorite times of the year, and I know you guys as well because we have so many sports. But college football, I don't know how you're not a fan. And even for two schools like this, the Ohio Bobcats, looking at plus almost 3 touchdowns, 19.5. At UL Lafayette, those Raging Cajuns, we got a total of 56.5. College football is good even when it's bad teams. So, Tim, talk to me about this game. Tell me what you're thinking, where you're going with this. Two, maybe not the greatest teams, obviously not competing for a national championship, but this could be a dogfight right here.
Oh, yeah, it definitely could be. And, yeah, chances are if this game was on a Saturday, we wouldn't be betting it. But seeing that it's on a Thursday night and everybody loves betting football, especially night games, so we got to find something for it. I actually grabbed 2 plays from this game. I do like the Bobcats, Ohio at plus 19. I got it at plus 20, so I'm happy with that. I think it's going to be a case where it's going to be a very, very low-scoring game to the point where I don't think Lafayette has what it takes to cover a 20-point spread in this game. That being said, I also took the under in this one at 56.5. I think it's a low-scoring game. Because these offenses are nothing that's scary. They haven't really done much the first 2 weeks, and I don't expect much from them tonight. So under, and because I like going under, Bobcats with Ohio at plus 19.5, plus 20, whatever you can get it at, shop around. Right. I do like them as well.
Fair enough.
Yeah, looking at this game here, we do have 2 teams where I feel like this is a spot where, for me, I bet the under, and I wanted nothing to do with the side on this one particularly. Looking at these 2 teams, we get the Ohio Bobcats, which are the second worst team against the spread in the first 2 weeks. They've lost against the spread by 26.2 points per week. They lost 29-9 in the first week against a Syracuse team that just got shut down by Rutgers. And then they lost as a 28.5 point favorite against Duquesne, which is an FCS team. So that's not even a bigger school. This is that's a very concerning sign for this Ohio Bobcats. And on the other side here, though, the reason why I'm just staying completely off aside in this one, because Louisiana Lafayette, they are 1-1 this year. They lost their opening game against Texas. No big deal there. Texas is going to be a halfway decent team. They're ranked when they played them. Right. And they barely squeaked a win against Nicholls State, which they should have gotten a win off of in that one. And, all right, which they should have. I think they were a pretty decent-sized favorite in that game as well. And average per game, Louisiana Lafayette's losing against the spread by 17.2 points. So these are 2 teams that haven't even come close to covering any type of spread this season. So Yeah, this is a spot where I took the under because at the end of the day, I think that the underdog will probably be able to cover in this game because I think this is going to be a lower scoring game. So I just took the under 56.5 for this one.
Yeah, somebody's going to be 1-2 against the spread at the end of the day. Somebody's going to be 0-3. So, could go either way. Talking about the chat here, MoBossNet says, what's the deal on the Giants-Washington game? Best plays. We're going to go over that in a minute. I'm just going to run through some comments on the chats, and then we're going to jump into some NFL action. So we'll get back to that, Mo. Hang tight. How do you like the over for the first half of the NFL game? We're going over that in a minute, I promise. What's up, Detroit? Lenny and Earl Bros. Cashing Thursdays. I already hit. Richie P already hit the like button, people. Why haven't you? Good job, Richie. Good job. Duquesne. That's how you pronounce it?
Yeah, it's Duquesne. Okay. I didn't know because it's an FCS.
That sounds way better, Duquesne. Way easier than it looks. Fair enough. Let's get into some NFL, shall we, gentlemen? NFL Thursday night premium matchup of the week, or at least tonight. The New York Giants are plus 3.5 at the Washington football team. The total is 40.5. Tim, start us off with this one.
All right. Well, one of the things that we look at for game time decision is some injuries, and we got two of them that are. Yeah, let's get the bag. Let's get it.
Let's get that bag.
We got two of them that are a little bit, impactful in this game. One of them we already knew. Ryan Fitzpatrick is out this week. He's on the IR now, and
6 to 8 weeks.
He's going to be gone for a while. That's going to take
His hip died on him.
It's going to take a real big hit on this Washington team. And then the other guy that we're looking at is Saquon Barkley. He's currently questionable with a knee. So we'll see what goes there as well. So be careful if you got Saquon Barkley. Obviously, it's probably going to be closer to a game time decision. But I definitely think that he should be able to play, and we're going the Giants in this one. I'll break it down now. If Barkley plays, I like the Giants even more. I will say this is going to be a low-scoring game. An under looks really nice in this game, and the fact that Washington is going to be starting Heineke. They're going to be starting Heineke. So I'm not too scared of this football team. Both these defenses are pretty solid. Grab the Giants plus 3.5. If you look at it, Daniel Jones, even though he's not a good quarterback, he hasn't really done much. He is 4-0 against the Washington football team in his career. So I think he can go 5-0 tonight and bring home a W for the Giants. Yeah,
I like it. I worry about not having Saquon, but I do. I think they get. I agree with what you're saying, Nick. What are you thinking on this game?
Yeah, I'm on the same page here. I have two bets on this game, and they're extremely correlated. I have the New York Giants plus 3.5, and I have a half unit on the New York Giants plus 150 straight up. Daniel Jones has played actually pretty well against Washington. It feels like that's the only team they play good against here, and it's kind of been like a little bit of a reverse line movement here. You're seeing. We saw this line start around 4.5. We're seeing around 57% of the money in on these Washington football team, and it's gone from a 4.5 down to a 4, down to a 3.5, and it's 3s in some spots. I think the Giants are the sharp side in this game. I think that they're going to be able to keep this within at least the field goal. So that's why I like the plus 3.5, and I think a straight up win would not be out of the cards here for the Giants at all again tonight. And hopefully Daniel Jones doesn't do what he did last time he played on Thursday night, where he tripped over the 20-yard line. So it should be
Don't bring that up.
Hey, I'm rocking DJ Dimes here, but yeah, looking at this game, I'm on the Giants here.
Fair enough. Yeah, I mean the Washington's defense is great, but name another offensive weapon for the Washington football team.
Terry McLaurin.
I was about to say Terry
Logan
McLaurin.
Thomas, Antonio Gibson.
Yeah. Who's going to throw him the ball?
Taylor Heineke.
That's the stud of Taylor Heineke.
Out of the football powerhouse of Old Dominion.
Fair enough. Preston says, looking forward to it, fellas. Washington, hold on to the football team. Yeah, that should be their name. Washington, please hold on to the football team. Don't treat it like a grenade.
My worry is Daniel Jones will treat the football like a hand grenade.
I don't know if either team's going to score. I hope it ends up 0-0.
0-0 tie. Here we come.
0-0 tie.
Plus 3.5.
Yeah, I'll take the hook. I'll take that 3 all day. Or 3.5. Mo Boss says, what's the best bet on anytime touchdowns? Who will it be? Tim actually has a play on this.
I don't, but...
Well, he'd like to.
Hold on. What are the chances that we can have nobody scores a touchdown?
Daniel Jones for me.
Fine, Sterling Shepard, if anything.
Daniel Jones.
No, actually, hold on. No, it'll end up being...
that should be a stat, though. No touchdown scored in the game. Bet you that's a prop somewhere. I'm getting my degenerate on now. And I shouldn't. I'm not betting that, but...
No, right? Saying. It'll end up being something crazy like Kyle Rudolph will be the one.
Right.
Tied at New York Giants.
Fair enough. Vincent wants to know if we have any WNBA plays today.
We do. We have one WNBA play, and that's going to be LA.
We should start going over those games.
LA -2. Well, we give them out real quick, but we still have them up on the site.
There you go. Dennis Bovinia says, "What do you like on the first half?"
First half.
We looked at this game for. Are we talking about? I think we're talking about NFL. So, have we looked at anything on the first on the first?
I bet full games. I really don't bet first halves. I don't know.
I'm looking right now. First half, we got Giants over 7.5 or under, obviously, and then Washington over under is 10.5. First half team points. Woof.
Can we go unders in those? I really don't think we see much tonight.
I really don't. I mean, we can.
So, Tim, I don't see a prop for will there not be a touchdown in this game. But if you want to get involved on something like that, you can have where is it? First score of game is touchdown. No, plus 109.
Okay.
Oh, that's not bad money. I see a field goal game, if anything.
Watch it. We come back in tomorrow and it was 6-9. I wouldn't be surprised. I really wouldn't.
Damn, Mo says, damn. Okay.
Yeah.
Bo says, who is the best play for first touchdown? We just kind of went over that. Or, defensive touchdown.
Oh.
Jason Fowler's coming in hot.
Yes,
I like it. That is the bam play of the day.
New York Giants defense first touchdown. I like it.
I think
I'll take any defense.
Here we go.
touchdown.
You like that prop, Tim? Plus 207 on our book. Defensive or special teams touchdown score tonight? Yes, plus 207.
No.
For either team? For either defense?
Either team.
Defense or special teams?
Or special teams.
Oh,
Yeah, kick return
I'll take
punt
that. I'll take that for 209.
God damn, that's degenerate.
207?
That's 207. That's 2 plus 200. Come on, man. That's my come on bet of the day. Boss says 2 plus 290. Sterling scores anytime touchdown. Anytime?
Sure. Maybe. I really don't see much. This is not the game. This is not the game that you're gonna want to go and do a bunch of anytime scoring touchdowns.
No. Ready?
And I will say, if you do fantasy leagues, do not start any offensive players from this game.
No.
You will regret it because you will end up seeing a 7-3 type game where the players score nothing and the defenses would be good. I do not recommend
start both defenses.
Or if you do like the under in this game and you want to get involved on player props, you love player props, bet some unders.
Yeah.
Ooh, there you go.
Yeah, I mean, bet some unders on rushing yards, passing yards. God, passing yards for Taylor Heineke is probably 4.
Something like that.
I'm guessing. Michael Cartier says, what do you like better, Ohio plus 19 or the under 56 or both?
Under.
Everybody's been talking about that under all week, and it's dropped from, what was it, Nick? It was like 57.5, and now it's at 56.5.
I
Does
got
it
it
drop
at
the whole
56
point?
and a half, yeah.
Yeah. I think I saw it earlier in the week. It started out at like 57. So maybe it dropped like a half a point, maybe a whole point. But I like the under.
I would push more towards Ohio, but that's just me.
There you go. What do you all think about the Cubs' first 5 money line?
Yeah, I don't know.
I thought that game already started.
Yeah, I think that game already started.
Oh, it did just start. It's in the bottom of the first. It did just start though. But
well, in that case, I don't know.
I don't have nothing on that game.
Yeah, me neither.
Vincent says first quarter over 7.5.
No.
Come on. No way. I'd take that under. I would personally, but don't listen to me.
I'll bite. I'll lean over on that one.
I'll take
There
the
you
under.
go. Marco says, "What's up, my 3 guys? He already hit the like button for his East Side family. What's happening? He's famous over there on 6 Mile. He won last week. He's so excited he won that thing. I'm telling you, every day. I love that people are excited to have that, and that's awesome.
I've never won one.
Yeah, see, Tim doesn't. Tim doesn't know that kind
of.
of excitement. He's got nothing.
Neither do you, Lenny. Neither do you.
I went further.
I won it once using nothing but hockey plays.
I went down to the last.
Away from hockey.
By the way, I went top 5 with just Nerfies.
There you go. Yeah, we're less than a month away from hockey, and Tim and I last night we just got our tickets. Carolina Hurricanes, New York Islanders, opening night.
Oh, hey, I'm going to the November 18th. I think it's a Thursday. I'm going to the Red Wings in Vegas here. Okay. Making it happen. Not official, but it's happening.
Make it happen.
Making it happen. Tommy Thompson said he already hit the thumbs up, and he subscribed, and he put subscribe stuff on. So that sunblocks. That's a real threat.
I like it.
Thoughts on the Houston first 5 game? We talked about that earlier briefly. There is a pitching change. We're not really going to go over. Or no, that was the San Francisco game.
Yeah, no. Houston game. Yeah, there was a pitching change. No longer Valdez. Now it's Garcia. It's Garcia. So if you bet that before the pitching change, go ahead, check your ticket, and you might want to switch that if you bet it already.
Fair enough. But yeah, pitching change. So there's your game time decision in MLB baseball. Monap says Rays money line.
It's got to be run line. Money line's at minus 203. That is very, very juicy.
Yeah,
I'll take the Tigers money line. Marco says San Francisco first 5 was a bust.
That they are. I have them run line.
Yeah, and it's currently 4-1, bottom of the 7th. So there's that. Liberty just collapsed second half, scored a total of 22 points in the second half. What do you have for today, Marco Cartier? We took, you said the LA today, right?
LA Sparks.
Los Angeles Sparks.
Sparks, that's where we're at. Moboss says under 7.5 first quarter in the football game tonight. Yep. I like it under.
I like it.
Tim likes it. Nick will bite on the over.
I'm leaning on the over. I just think this line's a bit too low now. I can see 21-20 type of game, and then bam, we hit the over.
I could see I like 21-17. I'm going to call it right now, Giants.
All we need is 2 teams to hit 20 points. I mean, I don't think that's asking too much from professionals.
It's not. It's not for your normal NFL team. For the Lions, it'd be no problem. But we're talking about the New York Giants and the Washington football team. So I just had to throw that in there. Josie Lopez says, chat Washington game going over.
No.
Most of us like it under. Nick thinks it's a too low. That's where we're at. Bananas, grapes. I like the Tigers. I like them on the run line plus the 1.5. I like the over. I don't know. I don't know if I'd pull the trigger on the money line, but dear bananas and grapes. You do you.
Yeah, exactly.
Right. Washington money line for Dalton Walker.
No.
Yeah. What's the money line?
Money line's got to be probably close to 170 at this point.
207 is what I have it right now.
Oh, wow. 207. Yeah, there you go.
So I wouldn't do that. If it was minus 160, 170 maybe, but I don't know. Vincent says, how about Tigers first 5 plus the half or 1.5.
Sure. I don't really. I have the over in that game,
Rays.
so
I'm on the Rays in that game.
Nick's on the Rays.
Game around 9.
Yeah, me and Tim are on the over, but I'm never going to talk you out of backing the Tigers. So you're asking the wrong guy if that's what you're looking for. But me and Tim both like the over, and if you ask Nick, I mean Tampa might cover the over 8.5 by themselves.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean that's a legit. That's not even me joking around. That's legit. I mean, nobody's going to be shocked if Tampa wins this game 9-0.
Nope, not at all.
Josie, so you guys like Tulane plus 14 versus Ole Miss?
We're leading that way. Did not get to that game though.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that game's on. Okay, that game is on Saturday. Okay, just want to make sure.
Yep.
Yeah, no, I didn't get to that one.
Yeah, not yet. Monap says the over in, I'm assuming you're talking about Tigers game we were just talking about. I can get behind all that.
By the way, Tim, what do you guys like for the marquee matchup of the night? We have Alabama A&M versus Bethune-Cookman.
I mean, it's a rough one for me, to be honest with you. I mean,
looking at the 69 total.
Nice. I got 69.5, so there's a little person involved somewhere in there. And I'm going with I'd like the over. I just think these little schools that are a mess, that don't really have a whole lot of nothing going on, I just look for that shootout of a shootout. And I didn't handicap this game in any way, shape, or form.
But looking at the game, Bethune-Cookman did open as a 1-point favorite. Now they're 4.5-point dogs. So I think that may tell you everything you need to know about this game. If anything, take the value with Bethune-Cookman.
Yep, 100%. Yeah, and I think some less than sharp money is coming in on Alabama A&M, thinking that they're Alabama for some reason. Just like when people bet Jacksonville State and then they realized it was not Deion Sanders' team. That happens.
If we're going to talk about high-scoring little schools right now, can we talk about Presbyterian, the Blue Hose football team? The Blue
Hose. I'm sorry. Who you calling what color?
Blue Hose. H-O-S-E. Hose. As in like a hose, I guess. I don't know.
That's the stupidest name I've ever heard.
That's really
I know.
dumb.
Like, who's wearing that team shirt?
I don't know. But I wanted to talk about them real quick because I thought it was it's a cool story. Presbyterian, there's a coach that just started there this year he was a high school coach beforehand, and one of the biggest philosophies that he has is he never, ever punts. Never punts. So, therefore, I'm going to go ahead and bring up my screen so we could show you some of the scores that this team puts up.
He knows it's not Madden, right?
Game 1.
Oh, my God.
84-43. Hit the over by just a little bit. And then they got a little
just
bit of,
a tad.
They got a little bit of they got a little bit of criticism for not playing enough defense. So the next day, it doesn't show what team they played. They won 68-3 and just said, you know what, we'll play some defense this time.
68-3 against the team they're not even. It's to be determined. That TBD gets rocked a lot.
Yeah, I think they had it up and then
gets beat up on.
They just took it down. Like they got beat up. Goodbye.
That's fair. We'll head back over to the chat.
I forgot to throw that out for a minute.
Hey, I like it. How about Coastal Carolina minus 14?
Yes,
what about Cincy minus 3?
I got Coastal Carolina minus 13.5. I didn't bet.
That's already up. And Cincinnati we didn't get to.
Fair enough. And over 69. Duh.
Nice.
Now, since you guys were good, you hit the thumbs up. You had some comments in the chat. Everybody was all good. We're gonna go over our Tim's hottest play of the night. If I don't give him a hard time, folks, nobody will. We're gonna go over some KBO action. Because why? Because we're 2-0 in KBO in the last 2 days, and that's called a streak from Detroit. That's what we call a winning streak. So Tim's gonna tell us where we should go between the SK. What is that?
Wyverns.
Wyverns minus 113 and the Doosan Bears minus 117. Total of 9.5. your overnight Wake and Cash KBO option. Tim Earl, take it away.
You know what? This started as a joke, but I actually kind of have fun with this stuff now. And yeah, we won our first 2 bets on this one. Let's go for 3-0. We're going to go Doosan Bears -117 for this one. And it's just going off of that they're right now the hottest team in KBO. 7-1-2 their last 10 games. Keep in mind, in Korean baseball, there are draws. They've won 7 and lost 1, 2 draws in their last 10 games. They're the hottest team going up against the hold on. Doosan Bear. I didn't put the right team in there because they're not going up against S. Oh,
yeah,
wait,
it's
no.
for tomorrow. It's for tomorrow morning.
No, I'm trying
to look at the next day.
Yeah, I know, but it says Doosan Bears against SSG. You know what? Nope, we're good. It's the same team. It's just on my book it says one thing, and on my on the actual site it says something different. Yes, Doosan Bears tomorrow. They've been playing well their last 10 games, going up against SSG Landers or the SK Wyverns, whatever you want to call them, who have been struggling a bit lately. 3-5-2 their last 10. So I went with the team that's a little bit hotter at the moment. Go with the Doosan Bears tomorrow.
Keep in mind this game is like Pacific time. It's 2:30 in the morning. East Coast time. It's 5:30 in the morning. So this is like a Wake and Cash fun little thing. Don't go betting half your bankroll on this. This is probably a half unit max play on any KBO.
I put 1 unit on it.
There you go, 1 unit. There you go. Don't go crazy on it. This is just I like to start my day right by waking up and cashing with some KBO.
It's an 800 unit play, guys. 800 units. Best bet
max
of
play.
my life.
Yeah, Ohio money line and the Doosan Bears. Parlay. Yeah. Dalton Walker wants to know about the Astros and the Rangers over 8.5. We'll go back to the MLB real quick.
Cannot. Our best bet is in that game, so we're not going to mention it.
Fair enough. It's
Sorry.
actually...
Sorry.
Yeah, no, you're fine. It's our total chaos tiebreaker between me and Cam Ross. We tied on everything else, and we have that one going on. But that's going to wrap it up for us. You guys got anything else for the night? Otherwise, I'm going to wrap it on up. We good? All right. That's going to do it for us tonight. I'm Detroit Lenny. That's Nick Earl. That's Tim Earl. We're Game Time Decision with Picks and Parlays. We're here every Monday through Friday, 3 o'clock Pacific, 6 o'clock East Coast time. We will see you tomorrow. Good luck, everybody. Good luck. Let's wake and cash for some KBL.